Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with our subject Information Technology, unit number 2, name Electronic Spreadsheet. In previous session, you have learned about the different options or the commands which are available on our Insert tab. So we have discussed about how to insert the pictures and what are the tool options available under the pictures. Then we have discussed about different types of smart art. Then we have discussed about the different types of charts and different types of shapes. Then we have discussed about header and footer options available in Excel. Today we are going to start with the next tab, page layout tab. Page layout tab is used to organize your page according to the printing or for the hard copy. So first of all, we are going to discuss about the themes. Themes are used to give a specific color to the different headings, subheadings and the different objects on your Excel. So you can choose any type of a theme from the theme menu. So it will change the overall structure of your worksheet. So if we are using this, so the color schemes are changing according to the selected one. So you can opt any type of a theme for your Excel file. You can also choose the different color combinations if you want to change a theme and then you want to change it according to a specific color. So you can select it from the color menu option. Then you can also change the fonts of your entire worksheet. No need to select individual and apply the different font formattings. You can select any type of a font formatting from this one, the font menu. Then you can also change the effect of your Excel sheet within a one go. So same you can also see on your Excel object. For example, if we apply any type of effect that is reflected back to your object in your Excel file. So this is all about themes in Excel. Second option under page layout tab is page setup. In a page setup, first option is margins, second is orientation, third is size, print area, breaks, page break, background if you want to change the background, and set the print tiles. So we will do one by one. Next is page layout tab, page setup option to set your page for the printing. First one is margin. To select the margin for normal, wide, narrow means the space that is left blank on the four sides of your page. So you can use this option. First, normal. Select the print preview to check the output before taking a print out of your sheet. So here we have copied the same information again and again to show you the difference between different types of page margin options. So here the space left blank on the left side, this is a space left blank on the right side, this is a space left blank at the top, this is a space left at the bottom side. So you can also change and reduce this blank space to utilize your page properly. So you can customize it or you can use a narrow option. So with the help of narrow option, now we just check the print preview. So now this space is left blank from the left side. So the same space is left blank on the right side. So this is from the top side, this is from the bottom side. You can also customize it to the lowest value by using the custom margin option. By this option, you can set it bottom to 0.05 footer. If you are using the footer, then it's okay. If you are not using the footer, then you can reduce it to the 0 also. This is from left side, this is from right side. Click on OK button. Now click on print preview option to see the new difference. So now on the heading and at the bottom side, space is less as compared to previous one. So before taking a printout, you can check how the print is looks like by using this page setup option. The next option is orientation. We have a two type of orientation. One is portrait, second is landscape. So depending upon your page type or depending upon your requirement, you can change it portrait or landscape. So this is a portrait. If you change it to landscape, then it's according to landscape now. Just see the printout. So this is the landscape, and second one we have portrait. For the long we have portrait, and with the wider width we have landscape option. Next is size. The size is depending upon the printing page size. Okay, so we have by default we are using A4 size with the size 21 centimeter to 29 centimeter. Okay, we have a legal letter. So these all are different types of page settings. So you can set your print of a page according to your printing page. Just the page that you have for the printing, you can set it according to that. Normally we are using A4 size. Next is print area. For example, you want to setting the printing depending upon some condition. For example, when any person give a print command, that selected part of the page should be printed. So you can select the print area. How to use this print area? First of all, select the information which you want to use under the print area option. For example, we selected these cells. Now click on print area option, set print area. Now we have information in a whole document, but when we use a print option, it just print only this information. Okay, so for example, if you are using any sheet having a more information in that, you are using some calculations over here, but you want the user should take the printout only the specific sets of rows and columns, then you can use print area option to set it the default printing area option. So you want to see this information, but you are not able to print this information. So second option is clear print area, to remove this print area settings from your page. So just click on print area, clear. So now you can check the print preview option to see the difference. Now you can take the print out of your whole document. For example, if you are making a report card, okay, so in that if you want to set it for the specific area, then the person is able to use only that part. Next is breaks. So here we have a continuation between page number 1 and page number 2. Page break is used to send the text to the next page without entering a new rows continuously or without using an enter key. For example, here our page number 2 is start from the Raj. Okay, but I want to send this information Harsh to the next page. Okay, so I'll click on page break, insert page break option. It will insert the page break option here, and remove it from here. Now you can check the print preview. So now all the content after the Ali move to the next page. So it's starting from Arsh. So in a page, if you want to send any information to the next page without inserting a blank rows, okay, you can use the page break option. If you want to remove a page break and set it to the default one, then you can use this remove page break to remove it from your page. Next option is to set a background picture. For example, we have this sheet. Now we want to show some background picture at the end. So you can select the background picture. It will look for the online pictures that are available, or either from your computer. You can use this browse option and select a picture. For example, this one. So it is repeatedly set at the background of your Excel page. If you select the print option, then you are able to just print only your content, not that picture. So this picture is just for the visual. So we will set it the page layout to landscape, and we just decrease the size of this according to the page. Okay. So now check it again, the print preview. So here we have a picture or smart art, but the no background. So this background is just for the visualization. If you are showing some information on your computer by using the projector, so you can use this option. Okay. So this is our page number 1. Next is print tiles. If you want to select, for example, here in this sheet, we have the continuous information. Just check in a print preview. Here we have name of the first column, student, math, English, science, Hindi. But as you can see on page number 2, there is a no heading information. So if you want to show any column or a row at the starting of each page, then you can set it as a print tiles. Select the column which you want to show. Click on print tiles option. Next, now we will use print tiles options. Click on print tiles. Click at the row to repeat at the top, or either you can repeat a column to repeat at the left side of each. So in this file, we want to repeat our top row at every page. So click on this button, select that row which you want to repeat, and click on it here again and click on OK button, or either you can click on print preview button to check the output of your present command. So here you can see that student, math, English, science and subject names are here. And when we click on page number 2, the same information is repeated at page number 2. If you click on page number 3, so the same information is repeated at every page at the top row. But in this document, we have written only one time. So here the page number 2 start, but here we have not write the same student name and their subject names. So in this way you can use the print tiles if you want to repeat a row at the top of every page, a column option to repeat at the left of every page. Next option is scale to fit, to set the height and width and the proportion to view this Excel sheet. You can reduce it to 90%, to 80%, 85%. and the same ratio you can check in a print preview option. So it is at 80%. So this if option is used when we want to take a printout of a large worksheet on a single page. So for that you can use this one. Then sheet option. So here we have a grid line. So you can see the lines, horizontal and vertical lines are here. If you want to view these lines, you can tick a grid line to view. If you untick this, then you are not able to view these grid lines. Similarly, if you want to print these grid lines in a print, so you can tick this one, otherwise you can untick. So first check the print preview. In this print preview, here we have no option to view the grid lines. But if you want to see the grid lines also along in your printing page, you can select this one. Now click on here and print option to check the print preview. So here we have grid lines. So similarly you can use for the print option also. Similarly this is for heading, to show the heading. If there are more than one object in your sheet, for example here we have two objects, so which one want you to the forward or a backward, you can arrange them. Next is related to the formula tab. We will discuss in a formula tab in a next session. Next we have a formula tab. We will discuss in the next session. Today we are moved to the data tab. In a data tab, you can export the data from the other files. You can use this feature, sort and filter feature, to work in your Excel file. First one is sort. The sort feature is used to arrange your data according to ascending order, descending order. We can sort the data in a two types. One is on some text value. For that we will use the sort feature to arrange your data according to the alphabets A to Z or Z to A. But for the numbers we have our two orders, descending order and ascending order. So let's do it sort feature. So here we have our student's name that are just written in a random way. So we want to arrange it. So click on sort button. A dialog box will appear. Select the column by which you want to sort. For example, column A. Select a sort on values or the order from A to Z or Z to A. Click on OK button to apply this sort function. So we are not able to apply this on merged files, so you have to use it on unmerged files. So here you can see that all the information is sorted according to the student name. So here we have A alphabet, then AR, R. So according to the information it is sorted according to the alphabetical order. So in this way you can apply the sort feature. Second is filter. So filter is used when you want to filter or hide some information on the basis of some condition. So click on filter option. First select the information, then click on filter. So here we can see that the filters are applied to this sheet. Then click on this sub icon. Then you can select which information you want to show. Like for example, I can use some conditions by using the number filters. Less than, greater than, between, above, below average. So any of this we can use any type of a condition. So I'll just untick some information from here to hide some information, like I don't want to see the 75. So click on OK. So the cells, those value is 75. So that is hide from your information. So in this way you can apply the information that in a math subject now we have a marks only with the other values with 90, 85, 80 and 75 is hidden. So similarly, you can apply the filter based on some other conditions. Okay students, so this is all about for the today's session. Tomorrow we will learn about our formulas which we can apply in a spreadsheet. Thank you. Have a nice day.